What's up, YouTube? Ray of Sunshine here, and I'm here with the gorgeous Miss Ariana Marie.
Hi.
Ray of Sunshine TV.
So a little bit about me. I am in the adult industry. I've been in the industry for 6 years. I am a vixen contract star, girl, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And I'm also a penthouse pet.
Awesome. Yes, big list of
Yeah.
experience titles. She's kind of a big deal. She's humble though.
No.
So in case you don't know who she is, that's who she is. And I'm Ray of Sunshine. I do a lot of adult work as well. It's always just been self-produced. So in case you don't know, even though it's my YouTube channel, I get a lot of comments like, you know, who is that one? Even though it was my vlog. So hey. Anyway, this video is sponsored by Wet Lubricants. And they sent over a bunch of different lubes for us to test.
I'm really excited. I've never, like, you see like the flavored condoms and stuff, but I've never tasted like flavored lube before.
Yeah, when you mentioned that, I was like, you know what, she's right. And I'm actually really excited to see what kind of flavors we have.
Should we dive in?
We should. So I know they're sold.
We got so many different
They're
ones.
sold in these little 5-packs,
Yes.
and they're like sampler packs. So you can get them from Amazon. I think it's like amazon.com/wet.
Yep.
And that way you can sample different flavors to find out what you like. And I actually also noticed that they're really descriptive, a lot of them. Like it's not just like vanilla. Like there's some dessert ones that are...
This one's oven baked apple pie. Yeah.
Not to be confused with not oven baked.
Oh yeah. I'm doing that.
Super descriptive. I love it. So really specific.
But they can sell. They sell these in 5-packs for, I think, how much is it? $10.
Yeah, I believe it's $9.99 for a 5-pack, and you can get them on Amazon. Let's dive in.
Okay.
Should we do one category at a time?
Yeah.
So flavored is one. There's like fun flavored desserts and wedding desserts. So I feel like we'll start with like the shortest name.
So should I? Okay, you're gonna try one and then. Okay.
Poppin' cherry. Okay, that's appropriate.
I'm trying passion punch. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright. Cheers.
I love it.
Oh wow.
It's actually really good.
Yeah, mine tastes really good too. It tasted a little like different when it first hit my tongue, but the aftertaste definitely tastes like passion punch. You want to try it?
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Cheers. Yeah, I love cherry flavored things, so that one's actually really nice.
Oh yeah, that's definitely Wow, these are good.
That's good. I like cherry. Cherry's a safe bet.
Okay, where should we put these? The ones that we already did.
Let's put them over here so we don't get confused.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Sexy strawberry.
Okay, and this one is juicy watermelon. So juicy.
Wow, these are like dead on.
It's good. I'm not a big watermelon like flavor person.
This one tastes like strawberries.
But it tastes like watermelon candy 100%. Okay, so I do all of my own content self-produced, and I know you do a lot of that now as well. When you're on set, do you use a certain kind of lubricant? Like if you're shooting for a company?
We normally just use like, what is it? The basic like water base, like big bottle. I forget the brand. Yeah, that tastes like watermelon for sure. I'm not too big on watermelon either, but I like the strawberry one.
It does taste like every watermelon candy though, right?
Yeah, it definitely does. But yeah, we don't ever use anything that's like flavored or anything. It's just water-based or silicone, like lube. I'm like, okay.
For sure, yeah.
No. Or we use
silicone for the booty for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're not putting no water base in there.
Yeah, you want silicone lube always for the booty. This one's called Tropical Explosion. Ooh. So it's like an orgasm in the tropics.
Ooh. Okay, that one's probably my favorite so far.
It like a pina colada.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see coconut. It's coconutty. Very cool.
That one tastes really good. Oh my gosh, these are so good.
Wet my palate a little.
Yeah.
So recently, there was this news story that this actor, Adam Driver, he walked on an interview. He doesn't like watching his work. Like, he hates seeing himself played back. And like, I guess they were supposed to know that. They didn't. They played back something of his. And I totally related to that because I have something where I just don't like, I love performing. I love doing it, but I don't like watching it after. Do you watch your own scenes?
So when I first got in the industry, I was like, I didn't know what I was doing really. Like, you know, I was like very like not experienced at all. So I was like, and I was going on set and I'm like working with all these girls that are experienced and everything. So I would watch like a lot of other like Jenna Hayes and like Jenna Jameson, like all the big names and everything. And then when my scenes would come out, I would watch them, but just like in like a critique way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I was never like, I mean, there was a few where I was like, oh, okay, but more of like, yeah, and like okay, like how can I do this differently, or maybe I should pose differently, or I don't know, just things like that. But yeah, I don't think I've watched any of my stuff in a long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah, like if I have like a trailer that comes out for like a new scene, I'll watch it just like see what it looks like. But like that's it. I won't watch like the whole scene. I'm like, I just don't. I'm like, okay, I did it. I was there. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I feel like the fact that you like watch it just to learn to grow. Is like, that's why you're a star. That's why you do really well. You know, it's like having that perspective and being able to like look and critique yourself.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Like, you know, just the perspective to know that like, you know, you could like, you know, oh, I'm gonna do this differently, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it doesn't turn you on except a couple.
Only like a handful. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm sure if like I watch some of them in like, you know, full length, then maybe there's probably like a part in there that I like, you know, whatever. But for the most part, no. Like now I'm like 6 years later, I don't even like, I'll just watch a trailer. Like, I just had a scene come out for Vixen and I was like, oh, I just want to see what it looked like because it was shot in Greece and everything. And I was like, oh, I just want to see what it like looked like and how they pieced it together, because they take you to so many different like locations, and then like you're like, wait, why am I here? Why am I doing this? And then you see it all put together and you're like, oh, okay, that's why it looks really pretty this way.
That's amazing.
So,
I've noticed that. I've noticed that about Vixen. Like, they're really big into presenting like this, a storyline and a really cinematic one too.
Yeah,
I was thinking about it from like, since I self-produce, it's like, oh my god, that's so many different shots, so many different locations, so many different...
I know, and it's a lot when you're doing it.
That looks a lot of work.
It's a lot when you're doing it, and you're like sometimes you're like, you kind of, well, you can tend to get like a little frustrated because you're like, why do they need this shot? But then you look back on it and you're like, okay, I get it now. It looks really good that way, so, you know, but yeah, it's...
There's a reason.
Yeah, there's a reason. Reason for everything.
That's cool. That's awesome. Should we taste another?
Yeah, okay, wait, what's the next,
let's do fun flavors.
Okay. Alright. Alright, what do you got? Oh, wait.
Oh.
Are these the
I guess these ones are the same.
Are they? Yeah, I was gonna say I just grabbed...
Oh, I see.
What is
Fun
that?
flavors, tropical explosion, warming lubricant.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
So these are warming. I don't think we need to
those...
retaste them.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And now I'm really curious. Like, Actually, no. I have to taste.
Warming.
I'm gonna taste at least one. Cheerio is my favorite, so I want to see what the warming feels like on my tongue.
Passion punch. I got the passion punch again. So
Perfect.
Let's see. All right. Oh, that's warm. Oh my god. That's crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
That was like really warm.
Yeah, it does. It does warm.
What?
Ooh.
It's like blowing my mind right now.
Yeah, it's fun to play with. I like this.
Now I want to try the rest of them again.
Yeah, let's do it. Whatever.
We'll knock these out pretty quick. Juicy watermelon.
Tropical explosion.
Oh my god. It's like my tongue goes like
almost numb.
Like numb.
But like not numb. It's hard to explain. It's a pleasant feeling though, even on your tongue. How to describe?
Is that the
Strawberry.
strawberry?
Do it.
Right.
Awesome.
It's crazy how it's like so
Ooh.
warm.
Yeah, I feel like this is something.
I don't know how I would feel about like a warm lubricant in my. I don't know.
Up inside of you.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, yeah. I think
I've never tried it, so maybe I'll try it now. But
yeah, exactly. I know guys, like, I feel like if you're, like, masturbating and, you know, you want that feel, especially if you're using a toy, a lot of guys want, like, a more warm feel, so I wonder if it gives that.
Maybe that's, like, yeah. Okay,
Oh,
that
it's
makes
flavored,
sense.
so it's kind of like, you gotta use it with your mouth. But,
Interesting.
I mean, if you're really sensitive to cold and then you're like, oh, okay, I'll give you a blowjob, as long as it's warming.
I'm definitely gonna have to try some of these. Yeah, because it's very. I didn't realize, like, I was like, how warm could this really taste in your mouth? But
It's an
really
interesting sensation for sure.
For sure.
Okay, so next question.
Okay.
If you ask the younger you
Okay.
before porn that you would become a porn star, how would the younger you respond?
Oh boy, I don't know.
Surprised?
I think, well, I don't know, because I think back, like, when I was younger and everything, and I was always, like, very shy, but I always had, like, a boyfriend, and I was always, like, not, like, I always appeared to be, like, the good child, right? Like, I never was doing anything bad, but I would, like, sneak boys into my room and things like that. I don't know if I would, like, if I would tell myself, oh, you're going to be a porn star one day, I would probably be like, no, there's no way, because I was so shy.
Right.
And it wasn't until, like, I got approached to, well, I got into the industry very, like, weird. Like, it was not what I thought it was. And so, so if I think had I known what I was getting myself into, maybe because I didn't know anything about the industry, I probably wouldn't have done it. But because I got into it and the whole thing, I mean, it's a blessing for sure. Like, I'm very happy that I'm a part of this cool industry and I get to be around all these, like, cool, open-minded people. But I think, I think I probably would have been closed-minded, obviously, like, way back.
Yeah,
Because,
I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you've told me that before. Basically, like, you got it into the industry kind of, like, in a manipulative way.
Yeah.
But now, obviously, you choose to stay in the industry.
Right.
And you, like, at the end of the day, you freely chose after,
Right.
like, you know, your first experience or whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, and, like, that's, like, one thing, like, when I'm doing, like, interviews and stuff, like, I think so many people are like, oh, like, they have this persona about the industry that, like, oh, it's, like, a negative place. And, yes, it's, like, true that girls get into it in a negative way, like I did, but you just have to, like, if you have a, like, strong head and you have, like my family is, like, completely supportive and everything, like, it makes everything so much easier. And knowing that, like, I get to choose who I get to work with and, you know, like, my hours and just kind of, like, in control of my own, like,
absolutely.
you know, life.
There's so many upsides to it. But yeah, I was actually, like, mentioning that because I was wondering if you feel, like, hesitant to bring it up because people have such a negative light. Like, I feel like that sometimes. Like, I don't want to share, like, sometimes I don't want to be too vulnerable, or I don't want to share something where I'm like, oh, everyone's going to write it off as, like, the bad adult industry or, like, all these things. So it's kind of like you feel like you can't fully divulge.
I used to be like, a little skeptical about sharing, like, how I got into it, but then I, like, you know, you think about it, you're like, okay, well, there's probably a girl watching this or something that's curious about it. So, like, if you are thinking about getting into it, you know, find an agent, find a good agent, like, definitely do your homework on the industry before you just, like, before people just start waving money in your face, because that's what happened to me, and I was young and I didn't ask the right questions and I was like, oh yeah, okay. And
totally.
I ended up having a negative experience in the beginning, but overall it's been good and I've learned from my mistakes, so I am
You're happy to be here. Yeah, I mean, everyone. I think for me too, like, I always, like, I got into the industry. I started as a dancer, then I started webcamming, then I started making my own adult clips, and every step has been really thought out for myself, but at the same time, I feel like I've grown so much as a person, just learning to navigate, like, boundaries and just, you know, how to work it all.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's kind of like a strength that's really unique to our industry, too, like how you have to deal with society and
Yeah,
the world.
for sure, definitely. I totally agree. Like, I would be like, wait, I'm like, now, like, I do, like, you know, business deals and stuff, and, like, I ask all the right questions now and everything, and I'm like, back then, I didn't even know what to ask. So you learn as you go, and, like, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Some things you would just never know until you experience it.
I'm like, dang, I didn't know people could be so shitty.
It's not just the adult industry. It's everywhere.
It's
People
everywhere.
do it.
Right, right. So, but that's, you know, that's something that I learned. I was like, wait, it's not just this industry. It's like, you know, people in the real world are like this. So
Totally.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
But,
Okay, let's try the desserts.
all right.
Okay, so this pack is called desserts.
Desserts. What do you have?
Creme brulee.
I got banana Foster.
Ooh, I like banana stuff.
I like creme brulee.
Bananas.
I don't think I've ever had banana Foster.
I don't even know what that is, to be honest. I just like banana like cake.
Oh, that's good. That's really good.
This one's really sweet.
I think you're gonna like that one a lot. Tastes very banana-y. This one is, which one is this one?
Extra.
Oh, creme brulee.
It does taste. How did they get
Very
these
good.
flavors? Like,
Yeah.
these are pretty good.
What is it?
Pure. Okay, and this one is water based. So there's different. In case you don't know, there's different reasons to use a silicone or a water based. Silicone will stay lubey longer. So if you're doing, as we mentioned, anal, you really want a silicone lube because
You don't want that drying up.
your booty hole does not produce its own juices as lubrication. So you need a good lube that stays lubey. You don't want to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
That's good. And then water lubes, some people are like more sensitive to silicone lube. I guess I'm talking about women. Like some women react more vaginally to it. Or if you're like me and you use a lot of dildos, you usually want to use water-based lube because it will, like, you know, some chemical reaction like occurs.
Well, yeah, and then I think
with the dildo.
Yeah, right.
It can, depending on the lubricant.
All right, salted caramel. What'd you
Whipped
get?
cream.
Ooh, okay. I'm excited to try that one. Let's see. Yeah, it definitely tastes like salted caramel. What does that one taste like?
I guess it does taste like whipped cream. It kind of just tastes like sugar to me.
Sugar. Let's see. It's so windy outside right now, you guys. It's like, yeah. I can taste the whipped cream, kind of.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, frosted cupcake.
All right.
There we go. It matches your nails.
It's pink. Oh my god. Oh yeah, they did like a really good job with these.
Yeah, it's like I can taste that cupcake.
Like if you're like
It is. I think it's fun just for fun. Like even if you like weren't a flavored lube person, like I definitely want to use all of these now. I'm like, oh, sweet.
All right, we got these now.
Yeah,
There we go. Let's move these to the middle.
What do we have? Fresh, delicious.
These are the
donut.
winning desserts. Oh wait. Oh, these are the ones that are hot. Okay.
Heating lubricant. Yeah.
Hot.
Okay, let's see. I know they also have like tingling lubricant. Like they have a special like female series too. I don't think it's flavored, but
I've seen. I think I've even tried like the anal lube that's like a tingling that kind of like it's like I don't know if it's like it might be even like a numbing. Have you tried that? I've tried it I think before. This one's oven baked apple pie. What is yours?
oh, it's like the other one. Fresh, delicious donuts.
Oh my god.
Good or not good?
Well, it was just
Interesting.
it was like warm. I forgot that it was hot.
Yeah, warms up.
Yeah, it didn't really go. Okay.
I feel like this reminds me of something,
I saw
and
this one earlier.
I can't place what the flavor is. It's gonna drive me
Fresh, delicious
crazy.
donuts.
Like
Let's
probably
see.
some candy I had a long time ago.
I don't know about this one.
It reminds me of some sort of candy or something.
I feel like I have to
Apple
taste
pie.
it again. I can't even tell. I don't know. This one's hard to judge. I don't know. Delicious
Sugary.
donuts.
Very
Yeah, I don't know.
sugary.
All right. Baked chocolate chip cookie. Ooh.
Slow baked hazelnut souffle.
Oh my god.
I love that.
Oh my gosh.
I taste the hazelnut.
Yes, I taste a chocolate chip cookie on that one. Hazelnut. Yeah.
Baked gooey chocolate chip cookie. Mm.
Oh wow. That's like strong.
It's hazelnut.
Yeah.
It's like, some people love hazelnut. It's like I'm kind of neutral about it, but it has a really
Yeah.
nutty taste. But the lube is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What are they like? Okay. I was like looking at what are the ingredients?
Warm homemade cinnamon roll. Okay, this one should be interesting.
Alright.
Perfect too that it's warm. That's warming.
Yep. They are like
Tastes like Cinnabon.
So if we had to give this a grade, I would give it an A+.
I like them, and honestly, like it's not to be like, oh, it's sponsored by Wet. And
Yeah, no,
I just
they're
think it's a cool experience. Like if you guys are interested in this,
Yeah, I
whet
mean-
your appetite.
I mean, if you want to
kinda cool.
keep your girl from being hangry and you want to give her the deck, there you go.
Yeah. No, I know. It was just I guess too the warming, like just tasting them all. I don't know. It's fun. I'm down.
I've never done this before, so
I'm
it's
down.
like this would be like a cool like party game like or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they do like
Mhm.
games at like I don't even know.
Guess the flavor.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, and they blindfold you like, like what is this or
Yeah.
something. I don't know. I think it would be like a cool little game
Yeah.
people could play.
Okay, so I know you use OnlyFans a lot. You have started creating a lot of like your own little clips and ways to engage with fans, and I do that too. I've never shot with like a big porn studio or anything, and I feel like there's kind of a shift to a lot of girls starting to do more of that.
Yeah.
More of your own like self-produced stuff. Do you have like a preference anyway? Do you feel like you get more control, or is one harder than the other? Because like sometimes for me personally, I feel like I love the control. Like I love that I have it's all like my choice and stuff.
Right.
But at the same time, I think and I'm like, you know what? It would be so much easier to like go, and not that it's still work, but like to go and perform and not have to worry about any other aspect
Right.
and get a paycheck.
yeah, no, for sure. I think both is important. I mean, if you want to like monetize like your name and stuff like that, I think it's like if a girl wants, but you already have like a big name for what you do, like your
For
own stuff,
independent, yeah.
right? So. Like, it's kind of tricky because I'm like, well, I don't know if you should go, like, because, like you said, it's...
So you feel like it feeds, like...
But you, like,
other.
you already have, like, a following and stuff, and, like you said, why would you want to, like, give it to somebody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, somebody else will make money off your name. But, like, for, like, a newer girl that maybe doesn't have a name, I think it's important for them to, shoot for the companies if that's something that they want to do, and then like later on do like an OnlyFans or like there's own
And I
content
bet too, like in addition to exposure, it probably helps you just like know certain things to do. Like you probably, because you have so much experience in those scenes. Like I've slowly learned things as I've gone on, but sometimes I think I'm like, if I did a couple scenes with a porn studio, then I'd probably have more awareness about like how to handle this, like how to handle the different
but I mean,
takes or whatever.
You're like so good at just like what you do and everything. So it's like I don't know, like again, like a new girl, if they wanted to like do something like that, sure, like definitely shoot for the companies. But I will say, if you're new to the industry, I wouldn't go in and like a lot of girls get caught up and they're like, oh, I have to do everything like right now, and that's like, no, don't do that. Like save it. Like I didn't do my first anal until like I was like, I don't know, like 2.5, 3 years in the industry. So I made people wait for it. It was like a long drawn out thing. And then I did my first interracial and stuff. And
they're worth more at that point, right?
They are. But it depends. I mean, like, it depends on like everybody has their own rate. So like a company will be like, hey, I'll pay you this much to get your first anal and your first interracial. And it's up to you like to decide whether that's something you want to do or, you know, the money is like right for that. But that's like a whole nother thing. Like people get a little like weird about rates when it comes to like anal and interracial, and it's like, but you think about it, you're like, well, it's something I've never done before.
If it's a first.
So if someone's gonna witness this for the first time, then yes, I should be getting paid what I think I should get paid for it. So
oh yeah. And just the fact that it's worth more, like even if you don't see it as a difference. Like, let's say you were just down to have anal every day of the week.
Right.
It doesn't matter. Maybe you even prefer it, but you just know that your first one is worth more than it's just a business decision to.
Like, I know girls that keep their anal rates, like, you know, maybe slightly higher than their boy-girl rate. But, you know, I keep mine a little bit higher because it's not something that I do all the time. It's kind of hard on
preparation,
Yeah, like, it's hard on my body. I can't eat. I get hangry. You know? So I'm like, okay, if I'm going to do it, like, I want to enjoy it, but I also want to be compensated for my butt.
Absolutely. I mean, it makes sense. It really makes sense.
So, yeah. But.
And you traveled recently. You did some shoots, you said, in Greece, right?
Yeah, I did a shoot in Greece.
So cool.
That's both those scenes are out now. So you guys can go to Vixen and watch that. But yeah, that was an experience. It's like, I've never been to like another part of the world like that. So I was like, whoa, you guys are flying me here? Cool.
That's really special. I mean, honestly, like, do you ever feel like a movie star? Like, you know, I mean, you are a movie star technically, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, wow, I really am. Like, it's just the adult version.
Well, I did when I went there because like that came in like our bag with our names, and they just made us feel very like special. So yeah, like when you're on a big set for a company like that, you feel good. But but like when I'm walking around, I'm just like I don't ever like do my makeup. I'm like always like hair up in a bun, no makeup, and I always tell my husband every morning, I'm like I look like a bum today, and you always look so good. Because I'm like, oh, I just want to like, you know, be comfortable.
Yeah. So, no.
I never get recognized ever.
When will you and Rhea do a scene together?
Well, since you guys are asking, I think we're gonna do one after this.
We'll do a little trade. We'll you know, do our little thing. Yeah, how we do.
I'm excited because I've been waiting. Like, I feel like because I've seen you, like I see you a lot at conventions and stuff, but we're always so busy, so there's not, you know, like really any time to do other things. So
it's the hardest.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Cool. Yay! Like on that note. Do you have a favorite lubricant that you tasted if you had to pick just one while getting a blowjob?
I like the pina colada one. Which one?
That's your favorite?
Yeah, I don't. Where'd that go?
That's the cherry. We put that in for bloopers. That's the cherry. This one, Tropical Explosion.
Yeah, this is the good one. I like this one. I mean, they're all really good, but I think this one, like, I don't know, I like pina colada. I like little drinks sometimes, so I think, I'm just going to try it one more time. Yep.
I think I'd go with the tried and true cherry, although I did like a lot of them, but I love cherry flavored things, so
good.
It would probably be my go-to.
I need to keep this in the house because I'll be
Yeah.
like, yes, I will do this right now.
I'll be more willing.
Yeah. Like, let's not film it this time.
Too funny.
Yeah, definitely that one.
If you want to try them yourself, you can go to amazon.com/wet, and they're $9.99 for the 5-pack of each little tester bundle. And you can use code Maria Sunshine at checkout for 15% off. And also, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Comment below if you would like Ariana to start a channel.
I know, yes. Okay, this is on my things to do.
I'm just kidding.
No,
Just teasing. No, I know. It's but comment below. Let us know what you thought. Let us know if you would like to see some more porn stars on my channel. Hear more about the industry. Were there any topics or questions you have that you didn't get answered? Comment below. Make sure to subscribe. You can also follow Ariana everywhere. I'll put all of her handles on the video below and in the description. So if you did enjoy this video and you do want to see me bring on other adult stars on the channel, go and buy the products, because then maybe Wet will be convinced to keep sponsoring videos for me. Thank you for all your support, and see you soon.
Yeah, bye guys.